Welcome and study with Tanzania Institute of Education.
The aim of this experiment is to separate a mixture of a solid and a liquid in which boiling will evaporate the liquid and cool it to get back the liquid and separate it from the solid. Requirements: apparatus such as 2 stands fixed with their clamps, a Liebig condenser fully fixed with their 2 delivery tubes, a Bunsen burner connected to gas source, a delivery tube fixed with 2 rubber stoppers, a round bottomed boiling flask, 4 beakers of different sizes, a tripod stand, a wire gauze with asbestos, a matchbox. Assemble the apparatus as follows, starting with the Liebig condenser. Make sure that you don't tighten too much, otherwise you will break the condenser. You mix up the 2 substances you want to make the mixture. The water, you mix it with the dust. We have a mixture of water and dust, which we want to separate into their pure components by a process of boiling. Pour the mixture into the boiling flask. Make sure there is enough space above the mixture so that the process of boiling can come up. In doing this setup of apparatus, you will have to make sure that most of the gases don't escape, either on this point or on this point. They must come from the boiling flask through the delivery tube into the Liebig condenser. Having fixed your apparatus to this level, the experiment is ready for the process of simple distillation. In this process of simple distillation, the vapors coming from the mixture will be cooled in the condenser by the cold water. This cold water will pass through this delivery tube and enter at the lower outlet, because the condenser has 2 outlets, one for getting in water and one for running water out of the condenser. The other way round can't be possible, because if you get the water into the upper outlet, and then this condenser will be empty. Now, if you use the bottom one, given that this condenser is placed at the slanting position, you will find that water will rise into the condenser and fill the whole of it. And then come out on this outlet. Now the condenser is working to cool the vapors from the distillation flask. Heat the mixture to get vapors, so that these vapors are transferred into the condenser, and the condenser with the cold water cools the vapors to get the distillate, which is collected in this conical flask. You can see now that the mixture is boiling and the vapors are traveling through the delivery tube into the Liebig condenser. The condenser is cooling using the cold water, and some drops of the distillate are appearing at the end of the condenser. Simple distillation is a very important laboratory and industrial process because it's a method of separating mixtures where you can get one of the components in its pure form. We mix the water and the dust to get this mixture, but the end product of the simple distillation, we are getting distilled water, which is very, very pure. Simple distillation is not only for preparing distilled or pure water. It is used in industry, in distilleries. It is the process which is used to get the gin out of the fermentation mixture. And then all whiskeys are also made through this process.
Let's study, be educated, elimu ni kazi. Elimu ni kazi. Let's study.